An update today on the $175 million remodel of Bend High School. This week's surprise leak in the auditorium may change the timeline. Matthew Draxton reports demolition of classrooms has begun.
In the 3 weeks since the groundbreaking ceremony, construction crews have been busy prepping the interior of buildings for demolition. That includes removing lockers, furniture, and asbestos. Now crews are kicking off the main phase of demolition, having already removed classrooms from the C wing.
There's a lot of utility severances that you need to worry about in terms of fire alarms, sprinklers, plumbing, and so you just need to make sure that, when you sever those, that it's not affecting the existing building. We want to keep all those systems active in that main building.
2 whole wings and a portion of another are involved in Bend High's partial demolition. After the demo and removal of materials, the crews will get into rock hammering and utility work.
Putting in dry wells and trying to get as much of the loud, disturbing noise done in the summer before students get back in the fall.
Crews anticipate receiving city permits to go vertical, which means starting to put up walls in August.
You're not going to see anything real obvious in terms of vertical until probably this winter, maybe even in the spring, just because foundation work and utilities, there's a lot involved with that takes some time.
No project is without some minor bumps in the road. For instance, the 75-year-old auditorium. It faced leaks in its fire suppression system in early May, causing some damage. But the recent leaks have caused severe damage and concerning structural issues.
We noticed there was some detachment or movement in an exterior wall, the west-facing wall, bowing outward, and some cracking in that wall as well.
The auditorium is not part of the current demolition project. The district has blocked anyone but structural engineers from entering it. The engineers are considering whether the sprinkler system failed and caused the leak or whether a problem with the building led to the leak. The district estimates thousands of gallons of water poured into the auditorium.
It was enough to pool down on the lower level of the auditorium and even in a basement area below that. So there's definitely a need for cleanup with both of these incidents. We're really just at that stage where we need to learn more before we know what steps we need to take from here on out.
The district emphasizes the leak in the auditorium was not related in any way to the construction project. In other words, the demolition did not cause the leak in the auditorium.
All right, this is a long process. What's the next step?
So they were originally planning on remodeling the auditorium in another phase of construction, but that timeline may have to be changed.
All right, Matthew, thank you.